Shabbos is, but I want to tell you a little story about myself. Avina told me I must talk about golf. Golf. Many years ago, about 15 years ago, what I used to do, I always used to go to shul on a Friday night and a Saturday morning. But comes 12 o'clock Saturday morning, you had to be on the team. And there are a couple of other guys, I think that are in this room, that used to do the same thing. So that was a good Shabbos, because in those days I used to smoke and I used to watch the time when sitting in the pub when 6 o'clock came and Shabbos was out with a cigarette. So we did celebrate Shabbos. In those days I used to believe, and I still do believe, there's a credit and there's a debit. Hashem checks you out and he says, well, you did a good thing, now it goes in this column. You did a good thing, you did a bad thing. That's not done. But as you go along, so you kept your Shabbos like that. After about 15 years ago, something happened to me, and I think in those days, Rabbi drew, and things changed, and I suddenly realized, look, this going to golf, you notice I sit at the back of the shul because it was easier to slip up. And about, it must have been about 12, 15 years ago, something happened to me, things changed, and I don't know, I was in hospital, I'll be honest with you, and I don't know, something happened there. And I changed, and then I said to Leah, from now on, we're going to keep Shabbos. And Shabbos is absolutely beautiful. I mean, Elaine told you what it's all like. I can't say it's even better than that. I mean, when it comes on a Friday after work, all your problems fly out the window. You come to shul on Friday, you have a good meal, you read a bit of the Pasha. The next morning you come to shul, you have your little brocha, you have a bit of mashka, but now we can't have mashka.
Why? Say why, it's going on the internet.
You want to have a couple of drinks with the Bocharim and discuss the Pasha of the week over the whiskey. But that doesn't happen anymore.
You can still discuss the parasha, just to remember it.
No, but it's not the same. It hasn't got the same...
The same taste, doesn't have the same taste.
And in the afternoon, you have a bit of a schloff. You get up.
But you can't have now because you can't drink, so you don't fall asleep.
And what everybody said about Shabbos, believe me, it's even better than that. And having to convert from keeping Shabbos one way and doing it the right way, believe me, you get a feeling of, I don't know how to explain it, it's something completely different, believe me. And to spend the best Shabbos, unfortunately I haven't got my family here. So the best Shabbos as we really have is with my kids in Israel. With all the daughters and the granddaughters and the great-granddaughter, well, I haven't seen her yet. But to have the Shabbos in Israel, and on the Friday night, we eat, we go through the whole business, and then the girls, they've got things to do in front. They go out, they've got their different, kiva, and what's the other one called? And they're all madrichim with kids round the shul. When you go to the shul, which happens to be around the corner from mine, there's all these young kids that sit around, having discussions, enjoying the actual Shabbat. And I must say, unfortunately, I can't spend more time on it still. So in other words, if anybody's not having Shabbat, change, believe me, you'll enjoy it.